Good morning. Arthur Rafferty, ASNI TV, speaking on behalf of the Arthur Rafferty Foundation. The police in West Belfast Woodburn Police Station have refused to look into a case involving my granddaughter, her mother and her baby son. When a gang from West Belfast loosened all the front wheel nuts of her car, my daughter drove that car for the next 6 weeks, not knowing what danger she and her family were in. That was 9 months ago, and the RUCPSNI have done absolutely nothing. No follow-up. Same gang broke into my daughter's house 4 weeks later, stole her car keys and other papers, and her car was burnt out at Norglen Parade in West Belfast. And still no response from that RUCPSNI, despite my daughter naming the scum who carried out the crimes. These scum are guilty of attempted mass murder of 3 members of my family, yet those RUCPSNI have not even questioned anyone. The Ombudsman is now looking into my daughter's case. No thanks to that corrupt RUCPSNI. Now, to finish with the RUCPSNI, I have instructed my legal team to prepare to take a case against Sinn Féin ARA leadership and their chums, the RUCPSNI, who together colluded in the murder of my father, Arthur Joseph Rafferty, in 1974. Both are equally guilty of his murder, as is their Sinn Féin ARA informer, Freddie Scappaticci, who pulled the trigger. I want them to stand trial in a court of law, either here or in London, doesn't care to me. 41 years is long enough. My father deserves justice, and I intend that he gets it. Now, my granddaughter has now had to get a molestation order out against people from West Belfast who are phoning her at all hours of the morning and night just to annoy her and to keep her and her baby awake. I wrote to the Lord Chief Justice Declan Morgan asking why my granddaughter has, over the past 9 months, been forced to attend Laganside courts every month. My granddaughter has never committed any crime, has broken no laws, yet this corrupt court system is forcing her to appear just to appease those scum in the Belfast Health and Social Care Trust, Beach Hall, 21 Anderson Town Road. Now I would like to speak about that so-called Beach Hall, who are supposed to be there to help young mothers and their babies. My granddaughter has been hounded, abused, insulted and slandered by members of their staff. I reported them to their bosses and had a meeting with them at Beach Hall, but it was a total waste of my time, as they had made their minds up before the meeting ever took place. I have reported this one person in particular to the Ombudsman. This person carried talk from my granddaughter's house to other people's houses. So much for the Confidentiality Act. Also, there was a conflict of interest there that I have advised my lawyers to look into. I want the Ombudsman to look deeply into this person. There are 2 other members of that staff that she is having trouble with, who have gone out of their way to annoy her. These people who are supposed to help children. My granddaughter does not deserve to be treated like this by people who should know better, unless of course there is someone higher up pulling their strings just to get back at me, as I have hurt a lot of scum over the years by telling the truth. My group, the Arthur Rafferty Foundation, was founded on truth and honesty, and if they are abusing my granddaughter just to get back at me, then let me strongly advise them. If they hurt her, they hurt me, and if they hurt me, I take that personally. As my father once said before he was brutally murdered by Sinn Féin ARA, with the full knowledge of the RUCPSNI and their informer Scappaticci, that hell will never be full until those Sinn Féin ARA scum are in it. And the same goes for those scum who have abused my granddaughter and her son. The same goes for all those mentioned in my statement. I have wrote to the European Court of Human Rights about the way my granddaughter and her baby son Arthur has been treated by that corrupt court system, the corrupt legal system, and especially that corrupt Belfast Health Social Care Trust at Beach Hall on the Anderson Town Road. Also, that corrupt, discredited RUC PSNI police force, after working 25 years in business in Belfast, dealing with all classes of people here in Northern Ireland, I can say with confidence that they are the most corrupt people on earth. As I said before, what can you expect from those so-called politicians who run our country? Compared to those people, Hitler would be classified as an altar boy. As I said early on in my statement, that those scum who have treated my granddaughter and her baby with total disrespect just to get back at me, why don't they grow a pair big enough to tackle me and come face to face with me? My mobile number is in my statement and I am there 24/7. Anyone who would like a tape of this story or any one of my stories can call me on my mobile 07715 921137. Leave your name and address and I will send you a tape free. Thank you. Anyone who has a story to tell and wishes me to air it can call me on my mobile 07715 921137, or I can send a reporter out to get your story. And remember, I will tell your story as you tell me. Nothing will be cut out. Watch more of my stories on YouTube, arthurrafferty.com, YouTube Arthur Rafferty, Arthur Rafferty Docker, YouTube Jackspot 2012. That is a tip about the brutal murder of my father by a 5-man gang of Sinn Féin IRA, led by Freddie Scappaticci, on the orders of the British government, the RUC PSNI and the Special Branch. All Sinn Féin IRA informers. Freddie Scappaticci carried out their orders on their command. Now my email is arthurrafferty1@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to the Arthur Rafferty Foundation, and I will see you soon, and good evening.